Hello, welcome to 1997batman.com. Today we're looking at the Funko Pop Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. This is number 342, in case you're collecting them all. I don't know. I think I've now got pretty much all the Schumacher Funko Pop figures, unless they're going to go back and do a Chris O'Donnell Robin, which it doesn't look like they're going to do. Yeah, this is the last one I need to cover, so I'll get them all out at the end, and I'll talk about some of the other little variants that I'm probably not going to get, but I can throw up some pictures. But let's get this open and have a look at what we've got. So the reason it took me a while to get this is because actually, I don't know if you've noticed, but Funko really struggling financially last year or so, and apparently had to dump a whole load of stock. So I was waiting for this to go down in price, and then suddenly just the amount of Funkos in toy shops have just drastically gone down. But anyway, finally managed to get them. So let's have a look. So as you can see, you know, I say this every time we get a Funko, the attention to detail is really second to none. Obviously, you know, like or hate the design, they have captured it in its entirety, just spinning around the back there. He's got his little kind of see-through clear plastic helmet, and then he's obviously got all these metal bits. You know, this kind of stuff is nice when they're painting like the back of the figure, even though 99% of the time you're just going to see the figure like this. The fact that they've gone to the effort of painting that black and painting all these little splotches and things, you know, that glowed in the film. Could they have gone for maybe a bit more of a vibrant colour? Maybe, but I think it works. They're sort of a metallic-y paint, so they do catch the light. Just going in a little bit closer. So this took me ages. I'm sure it took you ages to notice this as well. But Mr. Freeze does have kind of like his glowing pecs. He does have these tiny little nipple things here, which took me ages to realise. But anyway, they are there and present. What else? They've done kind of like a little different grey colour on the fingers, which I think is accurate to the movie. He had kind of like, you know, gloves on. A little bit of a black kind of bit there where, you know, the two bits of the suit kind of connected, and they've done like just a very light kind of blue paint on these little bits, because obviously in the movie those bits glowed every time they shot his ice cannon. But yeah, there is the figure. It's lovely. If you like Funkos, if you don't like Funkos, obviously don't get it, but if you like Funkos and you like Schumacher movies, then this is the perfect thing to get. I don't know whether we're going to get any other, you know, Spin Masters, McFarlane. Do you want to go back and do some of these figures maybe? Who knows? So there you go, that's what the complete Schumacher Funko Pop collection looks like. Sorry, a couple of things I missed on Mr. Freeze. Obviously, the only thing that moves is his head. Everything else is stuck in place. And he does not come with a little plastic disc that characters like Poison Ivy, for instance, do come with. And that's obviously, you know, a kind of sturdiness kind of thing to make them stand up and not fall over. Obviously, they did do a couple of variants for this. So Riddler and Two-Face have got these awful variants where they're all painted purple and green, and the Riddler had question marks and Two-Face had coins over him. That seemed like, you know, as I was mentioning earlier, I think Funko Pop is really struggling. You know, they've lost a lot of their market share. I think that was just like a quick way of trying to make a little bit more money. And Mr. Freeze also had a variant, although that was like a Comic-Con exclusive, I think, although it did end up in shops as well, where he's got like a translucent head and a little kind of white frosting around him. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with these. I would love a Chris O'Donnell. You know, don't get me wrong, I would really love Chris O'Donnell, but hey, these are pretty great. If I'm going to like recommend some, I really do like the Poison Ivy. I appreciate she's a pretty underloved character from this series, but I really do think it's great that we got her. So yeah, I would recommend these if you're into Funkos. If you're not, just leave it. And that's it. See you next time.